On this episode of Dutch Guy's Garage, we take our 1979 Valori station wagon apart.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself.
Well, what do you say we get thrown out of an Applebee's?
Yeah! Now, in building this car, we ran into the problem of the two different tan late 70s colors. There was cashmere and there was caramel. Now, when we built this car, it had the cashmere interior, cashmere seats, cashmere plastics, all that stuff. Now when we upgraded to the GW code interior, we went to caramel. So we need to take our interior all out and dye it the right color. Now the problems we run into with this is finding the right color code in order to dye that. Now, unlike most of the 60s era cars, we don't have a lot of stuff set in stone as far as paint color wise and stuff. So we need to flip back in our color code books and our parts books to find the color. So what we found was it comes down to a U7 code. That's the code for caramel. Now the problem with that is, even with my books, I have a lot of the old Chrysler literature and everything that will give me the SEM numbers in order to mix the paint. I have that. That is great. Now, the only problem with this is, in the 90s, they switched the SEM codes. They went from a 4-digit SEM code to a 5. Now, unfortunately, everything that I found in going through my local parts guys, my body shops and all that stuff, is there is no one that will convert the SEM codes from 4-digit to 5-digit. There's no books or anything like that, and no one remembers. There's no 30, 40-year-old guys, well, actually 30 to 40-year-old experienced guys left in the body shop that remember how to translate those codes into the new codes. So we have relied on scanners, which have been terrible, to say the least. We went through PPG, we went through DuPont, we went through our local guys. They have scanned our color codes off of, kick panels and stuff like that to get the least amount of sun damage that we can get. And we have not had much success. So what we have been doing is basically taking the best things that we can get and then just adding some more brown or adding some more orange. There's a lot of orange in this color because it's caramel. So we're going to gut our interior, and then we're going to take some extra plastic that we have and just keep going until we get the color right. It's an unfortunate way of going about things, but dealing with the Malazzo era cars, it's kind of, you got to take what you can get. So we are going to try and nail down that caramel code so that everyone can benefit from it. So we're going to start with, let's take the interior out of this car. Well, here we are. Back at the station wagon. Now, this isn't your mom's station wagon, so get your mind out of the gutter. Jesus. We've pulled all the interior panels. We've got these nonsense frickin' push pins. I gotta come out of here. Apparently when I put these in, I must have put new ones in, because they suck. They suck. This is what holds the whole back up. I'm going to work this one loose. Because, like I've mentioned before, some of my other videos, Chrysler in their infinite wisdom didn't have a lot of money in the 70s. So they decided to make their headliners out of multiple layers of cardboard, which is just awesome. You gotta love them for it. And yeah, just think of what cardboard does after 43 years sitting in the sun, baking and unbaking and getting cool and hot a whole bunch of freaking times.
Look, junk, junk, junk.
It don't last very good at all. That one's right on the edge. We'll leave that one there. We'll throw that out of our way. We'll throw that out of our way. We just gotta pull the old. That's the wrong tool for the job. That's a socket. We're gonna pull this one. This is the old clothes hanger. That's gonna fall a little bit. That's gonna fall a little bit. Now the trick is not to break the cardboard.
You can do it!
Ooh. Now what I do is let it rest on the A-pillars just a little bit. Then I'll come back here. Make a bunch of noise. I'll pull the last of these push pins out. And we got a free headliner. The only thing we gotta do is put her knees up. Make sure she don't break. Feed that light up. Slide her off the A-pillars. And she's home free. I'm gonna set her down in the seats. I'm gonna do a bunch of moaning and groaning and wiggling. And I'm gonna get out of here. You guys are in the way. Who said you could be in the way? Now we have stripped all the interior plastics, except for the A-pillars, out of the car, which is a lot of fun. Highly recommend doing 2 people for the headliner. We didn't break ours, but she's sitting on the roof. There's a couple small spots that are starting to sag because cardboard. And what the heck is that? Oh, there's a bag. Oh, there's a bag. There's a bag on this side too. There's a bag of insulation stuffed into. Oh my! I almost want to take that out to show you guys. Oh, it might come out. Maybe.
There's a kilo of Colombian Bam Bam under the car. Time to be a man.
Oh, that's gross. That's gross. Here's Chrysler's idea of insulating in the 70s. Let's take a bag full of insulation. This looks like a lunch bag. We'll just stuff her up into the old roof panels and she'll stay quiet. Oh, that's probably really good to breathe. Oh boy. So, yeah. We've got all of our interior panels out. The headliner we had a rear and front dome light. Neither has worked. So there is no wiring. Back dome light. But luckily, we parked out a car or two and went to the junkyard. So we have the pigtail that divides, and we are going to have a front and rear dome light that's going to work, because it's never worked in this car. So we're trying to fix a couple things that the wife has mentioned she wants fixed. The radio, which a radio in a big block Volare should be interesting. And she wants some interior lights if she tries to drive the car or get in the car at night. So we are going to fix these said dome lights and probably replace some of these seals. These seals are the originals, so need a little bit TLC after sitting for 43 years. So we're going to go ahead and get a, nobody makes a kit for this. Oh my, that is hard. We're going to get a universal kit, remake these door seals, remake the side door seals, and just get it so it's whisper quiet with a big block. And, you know, just make it a little bit nicer. So, yeah, these bags of insulation, I tell you. Ugh.